I want to give Kyle Shanahan big credit. Ever since John York showed up after that loss to the Cardinals, ever since he lost to the Cardinals, calling 50 dropbacks and 10 runs and had a million excuses for why that was the only thing he could do, he's only won. And he's been winning a specific way with like 30 runs a game. 40 runs a game on average. That's his formula. And all of a sudden, he's dictating to defenses. He's saying, we can run the ball as much as we want. There's nothing you can do to stop us. Where the first 8 games of the year wasn't the case. I mean, he had a million excuses for why that week he didn't have the right look to run the ball. And it was crazy is like, I got a stat for you. So Elijah Mitchell, great game yesterday, 27 carries. He's having a crazy workload, but in every game he's played this year, he's had at least 17 carries except for 2. The Arizona games. One he had 9 carries and one he had 8. That was so uncharacteristic of him and Kyle in this team. If Kyle had just run the ball with Mitchell and with Debo in those 2 games against Arizona, who's to say the Niners would have lost? They outgained Arizona with Trey Lance in the first game. What if they'd allowed Trey Lance to also hand off the way they win? That's how they win, handing off. What if they had done that against Arizona? Hand off. That's their best play. Or toss it. What if they had done that against Arizona? I don't understand how it took Kyle this long to like have an epiphany. And I'm glad he did. And the Niners could definitely run the table. But look at the opportunity they missed. They should definitely have more wins right now. When they said, we could easily be this and that. Yeah. Give the ball to Elijah Mitchell. You have a formula for winning. It's handing off. And they had 2 games where they didn't do it and lost because of that. And Kyle, again, had all these excuses. And what kills me about Kyle, after the second Arizona game, hey, don't you wish you would have ran the ball a little bit more in the first half? And instead of him being like, yeah, of course. He's like, no, they couldn't because there was a 6-man front and there was no way. And he's like, goes on and on and on and on defending himself. When I'm like, Watch how you call the game next week. I bet you run the hell out of the ball next week. And that's his real answer. His real answer is how he calls the game going forward. Okay, Grant, everyone criticizing me. You're right. I'm going to make the adjustment. I'm going to run the ball. But in the press conference that week, he's like, no, we had to do that. Okay. No, you didn't. And you won't do that ever again. And I want to make sure that Kyle Shanahan sticks to the script from here on out. You got it. If Deebo Samuel's your MVP, Elijah Mitchell is 1B. Because you can't do this really. You can't win these styles of game against good teams without that running back. Jeff Wilson Jr. isn't going to cut it. He did it against Jacksonville. But you need Mitchell and his 17 carries. Kyle, I don't understand how it took him this long, but good for you that you got there.